Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, four crazy rescue dogs, rescue cat, and rescue guinea pig, who likes to craft in her spare time, has gone back to school to learn ASL, and is trying to train for Ironman. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message, it boosts my serotonin and my self esteem, and I could use that. And if you're returning, you already know the crazy you're in for. Grab a drink, sit on back, let's have at it. Okay. So it has been a crazy week. I am almost done with the round of steroids. Uh, I have been taking lots and lots of different vitamins and supplements trying to boost my energy. I'm not sure it's 100% working, but I know it's not hurting me, so we're going to keep going with it and hope. Um, Last week was crazy. I went to the office on Friday to meet with a client, and it had rained so much that my drop ceiling collapsed. What? So needless to say, I had to call the landlord. It has been crazy. I had my class so far. I have 100% in my class. I have an A. This is good. Um, so yeah, I am gearing up for a crazy busy week. Lots of. I've got to make it to the post office. Y'all, seriously, hold me to this. I'm going to have to just buy boxes at the post office. There's. I have two things, two packages that need to go out, and the holdup has been I don't have a box that fits part of the package. But I'm sick of looking at this stuff in my house. Today, the boy child worked on cleaning up some of and reorganizing and um, getting donation stuff packed up a whole big bag of stuff to go to Goodwill. Um, Worked on clearing off my table, organizing it, all of that. So got a lot of that done. Um, oh, I took my ornaments to work, and now I have a Valentine's Day ficus, and it is so cute. So if you want to see what the ficus is, I would tell you I would put a picture here, but we all know I don't know how to do that. Um, Check out my Instagram at his Princess Kelly. I would tell you that those are clean dishes, but those are not. I mean, well, okay. So those are the dishes in the sink are not. There's a discrepancy about who should be doing them. The last round was done by Bean, and that's because they rotate. So it technically those are William's dishes to do. But William's theory is I've been doing the cooking, so you should do the dishes. Now, yesterday I got fresh kolachki cookies made, which is a Polish, like, almost like a shortbread with jam in it cookie. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not a very sweet cookie. In fact, the sweetness really comes from the jam that you put in them, not the dough itself. And then today, Bean made, made for the first time ever, for the first time ever in her life, made homemade from scratch chocolate chip cookies. Now, has she made like the kind like that you slice up and stuff? Yes. Has she helped me make cookies? Yes. Has she ever made them totally on her own? No. Were they good? They are edible. They are edible. They are good. Um, are they quite right? They're a little weird. And it's my the way I do the recipe, which isn't necessarily written in the book. It's a little different, so that's the difference. Um so I have to make it to the post office this week. I have court stuff, like client stuff that needs to go in the mail as well this week. So all that helps. So here's the funny thing. So if you've been with me here for a while, you know that I am not a big Valentine's Day person. In fact, it is a time of year where really I kind of close up, and it's just the anniversary of a lot of, quite frankly, really sucky things. And so I have not ever since before my kids have been born wanted to actually celebrate Valentine's Day. Like I've done it because I don't want them to have the memories associated with it, but it's never been a date that I have been like, yes, let's decorate for Valentine's Day. This is the first year where I'm like, did I want to stitch more Valentine's Day stuff? Like what? And in fact, let me see if I can pull it. You probably won't be able to see it on my little teeny tiny phone, but Dare to Dream. You know, we can all live the dream. We can all live the dream. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up in my. I think it's in my shopping cart. There's always stuff in my shopping carts. Whether you find me on Amazon or on one, there is always stuff in a shopping cart somewhere on the web for me. It's just the way it is. Okay, so I found this sampler. It's huge because it's me. Oh gosh. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's on Etsy. I want to, and right now, oh man, right now it's on sale. It's less than $3 for the pattern. It is called the Cross Stitch Heart Sampler, and it's by Tinsel Cross Stitch. And I am in love with this thing. Absolutely in love with it. Like, I want to stitch this. Like, I want to start it now. It is so weird for me to say that. Like, I have really enjoyed stitching the Valentine's Day things, and I went through and I was like, okay. Although I did pack away my little Valentines that I had made before with like the little beakers and the bacon and eggs, I packed them away someplace safe. I can't find them. I do this. Why do I do this? I don't know. Which is another good reason why we I am making it a goal that every month this year I will donate or throw out or purge or whatever 2 garbage bags full of stuff. I have the stuff. Like between the three kids. What the hell? I don't have 3 kids. I have 2 kids. Between the kids and the dogs and there's enough stuff that we can get rid of stuff. Be it clothes that we don't wear, be it projects that we're never going to take care like finish, um all of that stuff. It can no. We're done. I, I've I have reached my limit. So that is a goal. So just so we're clear on that. And I don't think like really a garbage bag fills up pretty fast. You know, when you think about it. Hold please, let me get somebody to take care of my girl. Okay, forgive me. So, now I don't remember what I was talking about. um, yeah. So last week was a week. This week, so the girl child is cooking. She made cookies tonight with spaghetti and meatballs. It was good. It was. It's good. Um, Part of that was she had planned to cook a chicken dish, but the chicken didn't frost in time. That's okay. I replanted my plant. Um, if you're really good with plants, and I can send you a picture of my plant, I think it's dead, and what to do to save it, if I can you let me know? It's a plant that I got at my grandmother's funeral from a friend of mine, and part of it is still very clearly alive, although I think it could be doing better than what it is. But I think the one thing is dead. But here's the thing. I know that the one okay, so there's 3 little plants and I got a bigger pot for them in potting soil. I know that the one is an ivy. And that's clearly alive. The other one is kind of like this weird tree that's now growing crooked, and has these like sprouty leaves. And it comes and goes where it looks like maybe I'm gonna like it's gonna die, but it's not really die. But then the other thing is like this little where right now it's like a little teeny stalk. And I think that's the one that's dead. But I don't know. Because I am the person that people send plants to that helps them transition into the the other side. Like I'm the plant hospice lady. Sometimes they go rather quickly. And I would like to hope, like, I hope I didn't kill the one. But I would like to, like, the ivy I've had to cut back because something happened and then so I cut off the dead part. Now it's growing again. Um, but like I said, I don't even know what kind of plant it is. I don't know. I don't know. And I would like it to do better. I would like to be a better plant mommy. I don't want a bunch of plants. That's the only plant thing I want. Please don't send me plants. Don't want them. Don't send me anything that is alive. That is a rule, a hard and fast rule in my house and in my life. You do not gift other people things that are alive without their permission and knowledge in ahead of time. You just don't do it. Don't show up giving my kid a fish because I will beat you. That's not a gift. That's a chore. You do not gift chores to people. You gift gifts. Okay. So, I want to buy and start the heart sampler, which again is very, very weird to me. I found when we were cleaning the bedroom, I think I told you guys this. I found my my other patterns from lavender and lace to go with the fabric. So now I just need to get my flosses. And so when the patterns come in that Bobby ordered for me because I was so worried about it, um, they're already gifted in my brain. So, because I'm not gonna like Bobby's already ordered them. That would be to me very unprofessional, very rude, and not to mention that Bobby is a friend of mine, so I'm paying for the order. The nice thing is now I know that I already have a friend who's gonna stitch the match up with me, and she'll have the patterns. Now she'll have to get her own. Hang on. Seriously, dog. Okay, so yeah, and this is I count this as one piece. It's all going on one piece of fabric, so it's one whip. I've already counted it in my total numbers, and I know that this is one of my new starts. But I got to get my flosses for that. So this goes in my pile over here. And then we also know that this is my Valentine's Day weekend start. Is my Santa Claus. And I have most of the flosses for that. Okay. So this next week, my goals are to get to the post office for my clients and for you guys who have won things. I did a whip parade. There are 2 whips that I forgot to show. They were in my pile and they got missed in the stacks of everything with the craziness with the dog playing and stuff. One of that is Harriet Tubman, which I have not slated for a finish this year, although it would be great if I could finally get her finished. I mean, I started that a long time. It feels like forever ago. And then the boys French horn piece. Now you'll see the French horn piece this year because it is on my whip go board. It is not slated to be finished, and that's okay. So you can go ahead and go back and watch that. I did not include any of my projects that I've kitted up. And there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those, but that's okay. I think she wants cookies, but she can't have cookies. Oh, they have no food. So my main focus is, like I said, I have a probable cause hearing on a felony charge on Tuesday. So that is the big thing. And then my Tuesday night class starts. Um, and then I've got a bunch of other stuff I've got to get handled this in the next couple days. Um, so I don't know where that's going to land me as far as stitching in this next week. That said, WIPGO calls for February have been made for me. I haven't even finished my WIPGO calls for January. But to be fair, I did the extra square and nobody was counting on that because I'm still in shock. And I actually would like to go into my basket of finished projects. And I was thinking about that and I was talking about it with somebody. I should do a separate show of all of my my basket of finishes that are not FFO'd. Because I know there's a couple little ornaments and stuff in there. I know like my hippo ornament is in there and stuff. So in January, this square, which is the viewer's choice, we did Rosie, got called, and William Stocking. Now I have made some progress on William Stocking, but I didn't even work on it today. Honestly, I haven't stitched it all today. But I did my center square, which was to FFO something, and I fully finished 12 items. I was slated to finish 10. Okay. So February numbers came out, and for me, February numbers are the Planet Sal, which I know a couple people mentioned on my WIP parade already that they were really excited to see that out. And I have to admit, I am too. I am too. And then Santa's Travels, which is my Barbara Anna, which is so the Planet Sale is on my list, my goal of 24 and 24 finishes. And oddly enough, Santa's Travels is not. However, it would be great if I could knock out both of those this year. Now, the Santa's Travels is on here twice, and the Planet Sale is on here twice. So there's a good chance that we'll get pretty darn close, and then we just may push. So if we are going back to the 24 and 24, let's start with that. I know you guys are like, who am I? Like, who am I this year? Oh, and by the way, I'm down over 20 pounds this month just by having the kids cook at home and not, like, I haven't gone back to working out. I've had to take the steroids and everything and been so sick. But just by, like, I have been going back to, I limit myself to 1, maybe 2 bottles of Diet Coke, like the 20-ounce bottles, which for me is a small freaking miracle. I am a Diet Coke addict. Like, it's bad. I've been drinking water, and I've been craving water and wanting water and more water. So I have been really good about drinking my water. I kind of want to get my bigger handle glass out, but at the same time, this one is working. So, like, I don't know, maybe changing the cup will change that, and that scares me because I don't want to not go back. So we're down over 20 pounds already this month. So yay me, which puts me just about 30 pounds, between 30 and 40 pounds from the doctor's goal weight. I think I still need to lose more, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But clearly it's good. So this last week, I worked on Rosie. You'll see Rosie in a minute, but I have 2 finishes, and they are both off my 24 and 24 project list. So yay me. So this puts me at, if I count, okay, so wait, I finished Be Mind on New Year's Eve. So we've been going back and forth whether or not that should count towards my 24 and 24. It's on my list, but I'm still kind of like, I don't know if I should count it because it was technically done on New Year's Eve. And I don't remember if I finished it right before midnight or not. I don't know. This is so stressful. It shouldn't be stressful. My word of the year is simplify. And I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do. Okay, so this is the second finish I finished over this weekend. So during my class on Saturday, so my Saturday class is a 5 hour long class, and we have like every hour we get like a 10-minute break. But some of the time we're not like our hands aren't up in the air and we're not signing. We're providing feedback and whatnot. So I was able to get some stitching done, and then afterwards I went to town and just jammed it out. And I was like, okay, we're too close to a finish. We're just gonna push and get it done. So I finished turkey sausage. I know. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. I wish you all could see this in person. It is so stinking cute. Is it perfect? No. Can you tell? No. Do I love it? Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So, Wiener Dog Wednesday now, I will be focusing on um Mini Long Dogs by River Drift Design, which is on my list. And then I decided to stitch the ribbon. And this is another great one. Like when you're in the middle of a class, and I didn't have to count because I had, although I probably should have counted a little bit better, but whatever. Whatever. But I also finished my Frightful Friday design, which was the Halloween parade by Hands on Heart and Hand. Heart and Hand. All of my white stitches are E940, so they will glow in the dark. But hello, so cute. Now I've got to still figure out and order the Jabco buttons because I do want those. Um, and then I've got to get it a frame because so cute. Okay. So then one of the days I said to Bella, I said, why don't you decide what I work on? I said, I can't decide. I'm not necessarily sure I want to work on Rosie. So and I talked to a couple of you about this. So part of my funk right now with stitching is I want to stitch color, like the Wizard of Oz color, like bright. Because it's so drab, the weather here. And right now I'm in a phase with Rosie where it's a lot of darker colors and they're orange. And then my other big whip that I want to get done is Kay and Dennis. Again, a lot of deep oranges. And I'm working on Dennis's jacket, and that's all 310. Turkey sausage, they're the dark fall colors. They're rich. They're gorgeous. It's 180 degrees from where I want to be stitching, what I want to be stitching. And so I've really been struggling with that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I need a punch of color. And at the same time, like I want to keep focusing on getting stuff done, getting stuff done, getting stuff done. I'm in this, like, let's get stuff done. So Bean decided that I should work on Clementine, which is from the Frosted Pumpkin. It was a Jingle Ball exclusive. I think you can get her now. So I have the Fox couple on my Year of Whips. My 24 and 24, my Year of Whips. So it will be Colt. This is Clementine. I say it's her brother. Now, the story from Frosted Pumpkin may say it's her boyfriend. I say they're brother and sister because that's what I have. So Colton and Clementine are the little fox people, or the little fox couple. I don't know, the fox twins. I'm calling them the twins. So Bean decided I should work on her. And so I did. And so I got the rest of the gold frame, because up here starts the big clementines slices with the palms. And I got her dress just about in. I am loving this fabric. I really do need to go online and order from Wonderland Fabric Design, hand-dyed fabrics. This fabric is it's gorgeous. It stitches nicely. I stitch in hand on it. It is just, I definitely need more of her stuff. And I got this when I was at StitchCon, and she actually gave away that's how I got it. She had given it away. Um, so yeah. So the other thing that I pulled out when I was going through my whips and I left it out is my Chinese New Year sheep. Will it be done by February 20th for Chinese New Year? Probably not. But I think right now, I was going to, if you recall, I'm a very confused individual. I don't know what the hell I was doing in here. Apparently I made a working copy of my pattern, which is always good. So for now, I am going to, that's where we're starting from. I'm going to make my Chinese New Year sheep my festive Friday. I originally was going to start something else and make something else my festive Friday, but I don't remember what it was, and it could have been an ornament because that would make sense. But right now, so for right now, my festive Friday is going to switch to my sheep, to my Chinese New Year sheep. My mini long dog from River Drift will be my Wiener Wednesday. My whip go pulls are my space sal and then the boys French horn, which is in the other room. So the only other thing that I have been working on, one guess. The boy put it back in the bag for me. Okay, I'm just gonna say that I can't wait till this fabric gets washed because I can't, like, it's kind of grimy. That said, I've been working on it for a year. That's Miss Rosie. Lizzie, what is your? They're out of food again. How are they out of food? Like you, I think my dogs need to be on a diet. Okay, so Miss Rosie is now at. The goal was 80%. I'm calling goal met. She's technically at 79.6%, but if you round up, because math, she is at 80%. So my goal this next week, even with all of the craziness, is still another 5%. I figure if I can get 5% done a week, which is still a lot of stitching, if I can get 5% done a week, that will actually put me done with her, well, technically in a month. So it will be towards the end of February, which means I've missed the goal of the 1 year mark. I'm okay with that. The person who is gifting this is okay with that. And so, yeah. So again, we are at 80%. Oh, I love her so much. Now, granted, if I can get, February is already shaping up to be kind of a crazy month. And it's a short month. And I'm still like, and am I upset that I'm kind of technically in some ways I'm behind on WIPCO? No, because mine are year goals. Mine are absolutely year goals. So it's okay. And like I said, the one, the space up, I'm going to push for a finish on that anyways this year. So that's okay. The nice thing is that Rosie is in Pattern Keeper. The Space Sal is in Pattern Keeper. Now, William Stocking is not. I wish I could figure out how to get in Pattern Keeper, but that's probably going to be, like, that's never, I don't have the technology, like, I don't have the brain power to do that. There's a lot of things. So, the next close, I also need to pull out my Peppermint Purple and start putting in a block a week on that in order to have that done this year. So yeah, I still have there's a lot of, so yeah, we're in good shape. It's only the end of January, and on my list of 24 and 24, I've already got technically 6 done off of it. That's pretty good. And by the time we're done with February, Rosie will be done. And who knows what else? Who knows what else? I mean, obviously, if I sit down and I do the back stitching on the Mermaid Santa, he'll be done. I mean, that's not going to take. It's going to take a while because a lot of back stitching, but it's not going to take a ton. Um, and then on here is also, I've got the fox couple. I've got the um my little donkey. The donkey shouldn't take me much longer. I mean, he's half done almost. Like his little body's almost done. Um, there's a lot on here that's not technically a lot of work. It's just coupled with everything else. Did I get the ironing board out? No, I did not. Am I going to get it out this week? God willing, but I can't make promises. I'm going to be honest. I am looking at just kind of, there's a lot to get done. There's a lot um, as far as the office and that. So I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, I have some goals. I have some goals around the house. Um, and I have been leaning more on the kids. And really and truly, since William's not working, he hasn't heard back from Harley, um, and he's not in classes, he should be the one who's leading the forefront around the house as far as chores. And that is my decision. And they know that. So we've just been kind of working away at it. So with that said, I'm gonna let you go. It's a short one, I know, but that's okay because there's still more. There's more to do, and maybe I can get some stitching done, or who knows? Maybe I'll jump in and do the dishes. So, as always, remember, you are smart, and you are beautiful, and you are cherished. You are wanted. You are brave and strong. You are loved. Sorry, my other hand is petting the dog, so you get one-handed sign tonight. You are needed here, and you matter. So, with that, love you guys all, and I will talk to you next week. And as always, reach out to me on Instagram or on Facebook, or wherever you can find me on the social medias. Oftentimes, either if I'm not by my real name, Kelly Regal Green, you can find me as His Princess Kelly. So, we will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.